What's crackalacking? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know so. And we're back again, once again, with another team-specific mock draft. This time doing the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to try to get Joe Burrow some help, get him some friends. Because who doesn't want a good friend? But yeah, we're going to take a look at the roster, kind of come up with the draft strategy, see if we can execute it as such. But go ahead, become a bro and subscribe. Leave that thumbs up if you enjoy the content. More rankings videos will be on their way. I should have a mock draft this week, as well as maybe a mock to mock. I don't know. We'll see what other stuff we can do for y'all this week. But without further ado, I guess let's get in. All right, so taking a look at the roster, because like I said, a lot of people, we got to come up with a strategy, or at least we should, that's what a good team would do. And this is what I'm thinking. Because I know Joe Burrow, he's campaigning for his boy, Jamar Chase, and I'm not opposed to that, I don't think that's a bad option. But for me, if I'm the Bengals, I want to protect my assets. And I'm straight up. Michael Jordan ain't good at left guard right there. Just looking at it, we could maybe move Riley Reef over to that side. If we get Penei, Sewell, maybe Williams. Jonah Williams has experience on the right side. So that's kind of what I want to do, because for me, it's when it comes to, and I say this with the Dolphins, when it comes to this draft class. Like, Jamar Chase is special. Don't get me wrong. But, from what is left in the second round from Jamar Chase to what receivers will be there compared to Sewell and then the tackles, I think there's a bigger jump in terms of just a bigger gap between Sewell and then what's left in the second round opposed to Chase and what's left in the second round. So I'm going to eye protection, but I don't mind going for a receiver. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of like the idea of Chase and then maybe grabbing a Walker Little, Dylan Radunz. There's a couple of cool options there. But with the Bengals, what else do we need? Like, a tight end be nice, but not necessary. Drew Sample was actually kind of fine at that point. I wouldn't mind grabbing another center just because Trey Hopkins, he's likely not going to play first half of this season. And Billy Price is kind of trash. And I know they've tried to add pieces to the defense, but the defense ain't all that great. In my opinion, I think they could definitely make some upgrades here and there on the roster. Mainly, I would say definitely grabbing another edge. I know they got Khalid Kareem, but he's more of a edge setter than actual pass rusher. I know Cincinnati, they love Sam Hubbard, but I don't mind looking. This is a good edge class. We could make a surprise pick and go with we could make a surprise pick, maybe go with edge at the top of the second, and then maybe get receiver in the third. We could also do corner. Like Darius Phillips, I like a lot, and he could play either in the slot or on the outside. Trey Wayne's probably going to be playing on the outside, so they'll probably have Phillips in the slot. They did bring in Eli Apple. That's interesting. Yeah, but I wouldn't mind just adding more help there. Linebacker, maybe. They invested so much in linebacker over the last few seasons. So I think I'm kind of fine with that. So maybe even the defensive interior. So those are a few options. But I really feel like we might, and this I like the idea of tackle, edge, maybe receiver, Chase, tackle, and then you really can't go edge. So it'd be best player available probably in the third. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and get into this sucker. I am allowed to accept one trade. I can't seek one out, but I certainly can accept one. Just one though. So let's see how this sucker goes. I'm getting calls. Panthers want to trade up. This is do they not think that that's their guy there? Oh wow, hold up. Trading back's actually kind of a good option. Let me get a counter offer here real quick just to see. Is Sewell's on the board? What are they trading up for? Mac Jones? I mean, I'll take it. Cause like if we drop down, I mean, okay, if we drop here, fat chance between these 3 picks that Chase or Sewell are still available. But I like the idea of getting all those picks. Look at that. 2nd, 4th, just to drop 4 spots. Yeah, let's do it. I can't accept anything anymore. Sorry. Pitts, Chase, Sewell. So yeah, we kind of imagined it would fall that way. Dang, that sucks. I was hoping maybe we might get lucky and get one of them to fall. Rashawn Slater seems like a choice here. He can play guard. He can play center. I mean, if I'm picking him in top 10 though, he's playing tackle. Sorry, not sorry. We could go Surtain. I mean, that would be ooh. Surtain's not a bad option actually. All things considered, let me just take a look at what we're working with. I mean, it's not. I know they invested a lot of money in those two, but I mean, it has to be Slater, doesn't it? Hey, Broncos fans can't believe you traded up for Mac Jones. Yeah, we're gonna take Slater. I mean, the idea. I'm not gonna lie. The idea of Surtain and then just grabbing a tackle at the beginning of the 2nd, like that's not a bad option either. All right, let's just see what we can do now since we can't trade anymore. But we got 2 exceptionally high picks here. I'm very, very eager. All right, I'm gonna switch over to my board. Kadarius Toney's interesting. He is a bit different than what they got at Higgins. Look at that, Dylan Reduns. However you say his name, still there. That's cool. Yeah, what's the edge? Did all the good edge go? Ah, jeez, dude. I was hoping maybe one would fall. And I think Walker Little, like, just for me, I feel like I'm connecting dots when it comes to Walker Little to the Bengals in the 2nd. So essentially we're having back-to-back picks here. Like, what can we do? Like, I mean, there's a lot of things we can do. I mean, I suppose. I mean, Terrace Marshall Jr. is an interesting thought. I think maybe Kadarius Toney might be a little better. Maybe play on the... Well, we know Marshall can play on the outside. And you know, Marshall's played... What am I saying? Marshall's played with Burrow. Yeah, maybe we take that. All right, now what do we do here? I was kind of considering Samuel, I'm not going to lie, but... I say I'm not going to lie a lot. I can't help it. It's like a catchphrase for me. If you got a problem with it, then... I'm sure there's things you say all the time, too. Get off my back, Mom. Like... Man... Trying to think what would be a good option in this offense. Like Carlos Basham Jr. is an interesting thought here. There we go. Corner we don't necessarily have to do at this point. There is the idea of maybe Creed Humphrey, but when's our next pick? It's like early 69. Maybe we get lucky. Just grab one of these guys. Really, I'm kind of cool with any of those guys, so maybe not so much. The corner class is it's interesting. Carlos Basham kind of feels like the pick to me right here. Pat Fryermuth, an interesting thought though. With how much he went to oh crap, what's his name? Drew Sample last year after Croft went. Was it Croft? Tyler Croft they had? No, it was CJ Uzma, right? Or however you say his name. Yeah, Uzma. After he went down early. Is that a bit greedy though? Am I being a bit greedy? I think I'm being a bit greedy. Let's just go with Basham, Rousseau. I'm gonna be completely honest here and say I really think Rousseau ends up in a 3-4 scheme. Like Nick Bolton's a safe choice at linebacker. We could get a little crazy, have Grant be our new box. Like Von Bell is fine. That's who they had. Yeah, Von Bell. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on this. I think I'm gonna be greedy with Fryermuth. Yeah, I really think I am. I really think I am. I mean, dude, that's pure off. Now, let's go with Basham. Talked myself out of it. I spent enough time on that pick. It was a tough one, man. It was a tough one. I'll give it that. It was a tough pick. So let's see what interesting picks await us at, what are we, 69. Oh, Quentin Miners. Jamar Johnson. A lot of good prospects. A lot of good prospects still around. I'm probably gonna take Miners here. We'll switch back to the other big board. Where do y'all got Miners? Right here. Yeah, yeah. I really want to get someone like Miners might be able to play center. I don't know. Like it's really throwing him into the fire early. I know he was learning center on the fly at the Senior Bowl and he looked particularly good, but really it's throwing him into the fire if he has to play center early. But full off season, man. Maybe he looks good. Let's see where we're at. Shoo, that's not a bad draft. So the trade back, Sewell would have been awesome, but it is what it is. Could have stayed there, took Sewell. But I mean, picking up that extra second, I mean, that's just banger value. And look at this, we got our back-to-back picks. Ooh, wow, Kendrick Green's still there. Do we just keep addressing the line? I don't think so. I like Ardarius Washington maybe playing slot or box. It's kind of good value. Got a pick in really, really soon. So I kind of want to look where we might go from there. Who's our? Because they don't have. I mean, okay, we don't. Yeah, I don't think we have the right to pick up backup or running back this early. Robert Hainsey ain't a bad option either. Because then we've really, really tried to address the offensive line. And it feels good if we have Washington. Like Kendrick Green actually. Like I like Hainsey a lot, but like Kendrick Green can play both center and guard as well. Let's see if Kendrick Green gets taken. Dang it, right in front of us. Solid. Solid. Maybe I should have went with Green first. I don't mind Ryan Hainsey. He's got a whole lot of versatility. Like Ben Cleveland's dominant. I mean, we could go linebacker as well. Like I said, they've invested so much in linebacker. Let's... Yeah, I don't want to go too far from my list. So, Hainsey it is. All right, man, we've really addressed offensive line. Doesn't mean it'll pay off right off the bat, but I like it. I like what we've done. And the receiver, I feel like we could definitely go from here. I mean, and Carlos Basham and Darius Washington are two stellar picks for the defense. I would consider those wins. Here in the 5th, maybe I do look for a running back that's a bit different to our boy Joe Mixon. Well, okay, let me stay on my board so I get kind of an idea. Like Ramondre Stevenson, not a bad option. Not a bad option. Kind of a mark for him. Dylan Powell DeMar Hamlin is one of the better box safeties in this class. I mean, we kind of already done that potentially. Yeah, the defensive interior class is probably not great at this point. Because let's see, Readers is playing the nose. Bobby Brown would just be another nose. Yeah, I think the ship has sailed on trying to go with the interior class here. Shaw Wild Goose is not a bad option though. But I think I'm gonna stick to my board. Patrick Johnson. I'm kind of like, hey, I don't mind grabbing another edge at all. It's not a bad idea. But yeah, I think we're gonna just go with Ramondre. I'm kind of a mark for Ramondre right now. All right, man. So far, so good, I think. Man, just think about it. The Broncos traded for Mac Jones, and I can't wait to look at what we got in return. Because, oh boy, I think the value, like, hey, quarterback, if you think he's your quarterback, I don't mind trading up for him. Like, if you really think he is the guy, then yeah, go for him. Go for him. But woof, man. Woof. I was kind of thinking Robert Rochelle. Not too sure now. It's probably Marco Wilson. I'm probably gonna move him up a bit on my board. No, I have him in the 5th round area, and he may drop to the 5th. He could probably go 4th too. It's just, again, you're kind of working with just pure upside when it comes to him. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and switch over. They'll list a whole bunch of others. Look, they finally added some guys here, man. I gotta go. I wonder if they added the Kansas State cat yet. That's not who I was thinking. No, they haven't. Ah, jeez. That would be nice. Jacoby Stevens is interesting thought. I think it's got to be Marco Wilson. Yeah, if we go tight end, I mean, it's not like this class is really great, especially at this stage. Like Tony Pauljean and Luke Farrell aren't bad options. Neither is Pro Wells. But yeah, I think Marco Wilson's definitely the better value. He is a shoe-in, some would say. Oh, you're so funny. All right, here we go. More picks, more picks, more picks, more picks. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Nothing like speaks out to me just quite yet. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think we might go with Paul Jean, like this deep. Maybe we take maybe we take Pro Wells, who's got a bit of a receiving upside. He's a bit raw, but like you got guys like Uzma and Sample that, hey, they'll play initially. Shoot, they got Mitchell Wilcox. You don't remember him, man. That guy was an exceptionally raw like talent, man. Out of South Florida last year, I believe, because boy, people talked his game up. And oh yeah. Here, show me Pro Wells. This is in the 6th too. Does it feel early? Did Pro Wells already go? No, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Dang, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to come around to him. Already off the board. That makes tight end a little less fun. Carrie Angeline's got some receiving upside. Luke Farrell, I'll probably settle for later then. Yeah, I guess we're not really going tight end. Jeez Louise, I feel like I just wasted everyone's time now. I'd say Surratt's actually pretty good value in the 6th. Let's see. Like, I'm not gonna. I almost said it again. Isaiah Duffy's a pretty solid special teamer. But KJ Britt's probably, yeah, he's probably better on my board. Taquan Graham, not much of an upside, but you know you're getting a stellar run stopper. This is tough. I honestly, I shouldn't really overthink this part in the draft. Like, they're 6 and 7. They're late day 3 picks. I mean, not a high chance that they might work out anyway. So I think I'm just gonna go Semi Fehoko. I'm gonna just go with the top guy on my board. Might be like, you don't need a address receiver more than one time. They're late day 3 picks. You're kind of, I'd rather bank on upside and then maybe working out in the long run than draft for need. Yeah, I mean, especially late. Dang, Luke Farrell went. What the heck, dude? But yeah, when you're, oh gosh, all the tight ends went. When you're drafting for need, like, especially this late, then you're not gonna get guys that work out. I'm sorry. Look, even Jacob Harris is around. I think he might be pretty high on some people's boards. Not hot, like super high. I mean, like 6th round high. I meant to look at tight end. Yeah, like none of these guys are all that great. We can take a shot on this guy. He's got some upside. I haven't really checked him out. This is the cat from Chile. Yeah, man. You know what? Screw it. Here we go. Guy from Chile, man. He's a former basketball player. He's never played a lick of football. So very true to being a raw talent. All right, let's take a look at this draft trade. So look at this, dude. So they trade up 4 spots for Mac Jones. In return, we get Slater, Basham, Hainsley. I'm sorry, that's just too good to pass up. Yeah, I like our draft for the most part. Slater, Bam, probably going to be our tackle. I'd rather move Riley Reef out. Terrence Marshall, you could work into the starting lineup in the slot or even on the outside, so whatever you really want. He big and he fast. Carlos Basham's real nice too. Very explosive for a man his size. Quentin Miners, I probably don't think we start him initially, especially since we got guys like Spain, and he might start over Jordan. I'm gonna be very blunt about that. Darius Washington, I think you can work him into the defense. He'd be nice. Robert Hainsey probably ends up being our center opening day with Trey Hopkins out. Ramondre Stevens, just a very good back. Marco Wilson, maybe he develops into something great. Semi Fehoko, same. Sammy Reyes, same. So these are guys with some kind of big upside that you hope works out. But yeah, let me know what you think. How you think I did in the for your team. And of course, that's it for the video. Go ahead, do the YouTube thing, and until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.